Okay, you guys, today we are going to talk a little bit about our body in our meditation today and our anatomy of being able to either have a fear mindset or a stable and fearless mindset. When you're ready, let's get into a comfortable position, whether you find yourself seated, whether you're laying down. Slowly allow yourself to feel comfortable in this position, feeling heavy, relaxing, taking breaths. With a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Let's allow our focal point to be only on our breath, following the sounds of my voice. As we deepen our breath, as we become more intentional with the breath, how do you notice your posture? Maybe you exhale and things become a bit heavier. As we're breathing here today, we're going to be discussing a little bit of our body. Knowing that through the body is where peace comes. Through the body, we can also sense fear. It's our neurological, physiological bias to imprint towards threats. Whether it's our amygdala or our hippocampus in the brain, they allow us to focus solely on survival. And those techniques can be helpful when we're in a danger or when we're in front of a threat. But when we constantly see the world as threats, this is when our stress levels and our cortisol raises. Deep inhales, deep exhale. So as you're breathing here today, let's take a pulse check on the body. If we were doing a scan, start to begin at the head as you're breathing. Start to feel the energy in your head and let that energy flow downwards as we're breathing. So we go from the top of the head to the eyes, the neck. Our breath comes to the shoulders, down the heart and the arms, through the GI tract. Our scan goes through the hips, the thighs, the knees, the ankles, all the way down through our toes. What parts of our body feel relaxed? And what parts of our body feel tension, feel discomfort, feel pain? This awareness helps us determine where our body is now and where we may need some improvement. With our brain and our subconscious, we have also a conscious program that's functioning as well. And so we have our neurons, they fire together, and when they fire, consider it like wiring them. They're choosing to be hardwired. And where our key focus is either on the negativity bias or the positivity potential. We can let that subconscious bias of fear and threats take over. It will keep our body unstable. It will allow us to be in a state of dysfunction and confusion. Or we can change our focus and our mindset on the positive potential. What does that look like for you? As we're breathing here, start to envision what heaviness, what positivity, what grounding looks like for you. What would it look like to be fully positive in our potential, in our availability to be our best version? Now, you may already begin thinking of limiting beliefs. There are limitations to our belief system. For example, our genes, our genetics, they control everything. And our current belief system determines our extracellular environment, which then determines our messaging that comes through the IMPs to trigger our epigenetic expression of our DNA code. So truly, you are what you think of. What if we change this limiting belief? So for example, think of a television and a remote. The television has thousands of channels on it, right? But you have the remote in your hand. If you get to activate and control the remote, what channel would be the best to put on? Having the remote control is useless without you taking action and choosing what's best for you. Sometimes the mind confuses familiarity with safety. Familiarity is not safety. Familiarity can be something that's unreal. Familiarity can be a limiting belief that we think could be positive. So instead of functioning by finding cellular reactions that are familiar, let's turn those upside down. Let's allow you to look for safety through feeling. What does safety look like? Safety is being calm. Safety is having deep breaths, fully inhaling and fully exhaling. Safety is a regulated nervous system, having positive internal and external thoughts. Safety is having a stable heart rate. So how do you change from a false protection of familiarity to a growth state including safety? Recognize your state of beingness. And instead of allowing yourself to just go with that, truly open your eyes to it. Become aware, reframing thoughts as needed, being soft, vulnerable, and then listen to yourself. What you're feeling trumps the feeling of what you want to be. Allow affirmations to flow to you. You are deserving. You are willing. You're strong. You're kind. You're smart. You're beautiful. What you feel trumps the feeling of what you want to be. Healing is not in relation to affliction. Healing is not the establishment of truth. It does not align to you and who you are. Healing is realized when the desire to change is stronger than your thoughts or addiction. Healing empowers you with the ability to respond, but not react. Your responsibility is your respondability, maintaining stable emotions, maintaining stable autonomic functions, allowing the neurons to fire and rewire around your goals and your needs. If you think and feel or know that it is impossible, it is. If you think and feel and know that it happens for you, it does. When you change your internal environment, you change your cells. Change is around you in this growth environment. You have to be able to trust yourself to fully heal, even beyond what's in your conception of what you think needs healing. Healing requires your focus. Everything pulsates, everything vibrates, everything is expanding and contracting. This is the wave-like quality of possibility. Notice that our breath shares these waves. As we inhale, the belly rises, then the chest and the rib cage and the collarbones. Notice when we exhale, the wave lowers, the belly, the ribs, the collarbone, all lower. And it rises once again with each breath. We flow, we pulsate, we vibrate. Everything in our energy and our body expands and contracts. This energy is the quality of possibility. Notice how your breath feels here. Taking deeper breaths. Holding your inhale at its peak. Taking a slow and long exhale. What limits our ability to heal or integrate? You. Healing requires focus. Healing requires not fixing pain or injury or affliction. It is remembering what is real. You have to trust what needs to heal, allowing focus and allowing affirmation that things will become better. What you feel trumps the feeling of what you want to be. Recognize your beingness. Become aware, soft and vulnerable. And listen to yourself. Authentically asking for help is a different option. Surrendering your old belief system is the death of your old self and ego. A growth environment is wholesome, healing, and harmonic. You deserve healing. You deserve your body to be its best self. The average length of adult focus is 6 seconds. Can we spend 6 seconds reframing our attention on the positive instead of the negative? Our positive potential is our key focus. Allow ourselves here with each inhale, start to begin to think of something positive. An experience, a feeling, an adjective, and breathe that into your body. Let that permeate all of your body and cells. As you exhale, imagine everything releasing from your body that does not serve these positive thoughts. Let's repeat this a few times. Today, you are choosing yourself. Today, you allow your mindset to come to the forefront, allowing consciousness, allowing stability. You are choosing where you go in life. Slowly, when you're ready to end today's meditation, begin to wiggle the fingertips, the toes if our body is extended. Maybe wiggle the wrists and the neck. And slowly begin to bring our eyes, blinking them back to open. Today, choose positivity. Reframe your mindset. Today is your day.